Hello, East Aurora Middle School families. Welcome to Open House, the virtual 2020 way. Seems like we see each other more on screens than we do in person. I wish we could be here in person together, but obviously, due to the circumstances, that can't happen. Before we start the presentation, I'd like to thank you for your support, for your patience, your flexibility, the ongoing emails, just supporting your children through this process. We know it's been difficult. Really proud of our students. Their perseverance through this is inspiring. They're working very hard. I'm also proud of you at home for all of the support that you have provided for them, as well as our teachers. Our teachers have put in extra hours. They're working very, very hard and diligently to provide as engaging an experience as possible for students, both in person and working remotely, which is a very difficult task. I feel like every week we improve just a little bit, and that gives me confidence that this is going to be an incredible school year, even as we navigate through these times. In this presentation, you will hear from your child's teachers. They will be able to shed some more light on some of the specifics within their Google Classroom and their classroom that you may have some questions about. We will also going to hear from our PTO president about the importance of the PTO and the support that the PTO provides for our middle school, as well as a message from our East Aurora Educational Foundation, which have been ginormous supporters of the middle school and the district as a whole. So thank you for taking the time to view this open house. We hope you enjoy, and we hope that many of your questions are answered.
Holly Freed. I'm the East Aurora Middle School PTO president, and I'm also the proud mom of an 8th grader and a junior in the high school this year. I'd like to take just a few minutes tonight to speak to you about the PTO. If you're familiar with the Parkdale PTO or the high school PTO, you'll understand when I say to you that the middle school PTO is a bit more behind the scenes. But we're working just as hard as the others to provide support to the teachers, the staff, the administration, and of course our students. So how do we do that? We do it in a variety of ways. One of those ways is through mini grants. Each year, teachers are able to submit applications to the board for consideration for a mini grant. Previous mini grant awards have included busing for field trips, a speaker from the Buffalo Museum of Science, center-based activities, and the East Aurora Middle School mentoring program, to name a few. We also sponsor the following activities each year. Student of the Month. Mr. Brown has lunch with the students each month, and the PTO provides that lunch. Picture Day. We work with a local photographer, Terry Tomzak, to help provide beautiful pictures of your children. Holiday Cheer. The PTO delivers coffee and sweets to the faculty, staff, crossing guards, and bus drivers. 5th and 6th grade activity night, 7th grade activity night, 8th grade moving up ceremony and celebration, and last but not least, the teacher appreciation luncheon. So how do we do it? With your support. A few years ago, the PTO switched their fundraising to just do an annual membership drive. Instead of selling things like wrapping paper or cookie dough, we ask that each family make a one-time annual donation. We accept donations of any amount. However, we suggest a donation of only $25 per family. How can you do this? There are several ways to help us. You can fill out an online form. You can pay with a credit card using Square or Venmo. You can pay by check or send in cash. You can send it with your child to the school or mail it in. If you're unable to donate money, we also appreciate donations of time. We have online sign-up forms for all the activities I already mentioned. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your support. This year, more than ever, we want to make the school year special for our kids. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact us. Our email address is eamspto@gmail.com. Thank you.
Hi, middle school parents. My name is Erin Jameson, and I am one of the 8th grade math teachers, and I also teach Algebra 1. All the information regarding my classes can easily be found on your child's Google Classroom. With respect to math, obviously, if your child is having difficulty, please reach out or encourage them to reach out, as there are opportunities during Math Study Hall as well as ELT to get extra help. My tip for working remotely for you parents is really don't rely on Google Classroom as a good assessment of whether your child has turned in all their work. The portal, and I encourage you all to log into the portal at least once a week, is a much better reflection of all the work that's turned in and includes all the missing assignments as well. So make sure you're looking at that portal at least on a weekly basis.
Hello, my name is Mr. Wagle. I'm a teacher in East Aurora. This will be my 20th year in the district and 6th year teaching 8th grade U.S. history. This year, I guess we're doing the exciting stuff, I like to say, because we'll be touching upon the Reconstruction after the Civil War and moving through the 1900s all the way to 2020. This year, obviously, we have some challenges, and we'll be using a lot of technology to overcome those challenges. So students will have a digital textbook this year, which they've already started to access. We will also be utilizing the Upfront Magazine subscription that students have this year as well. We're going to be working on the writing process, and students will be interpreting some primary sources and then writing what's called an enduring issues essay this year as well, in the preparation for high school and the rigors that come with that. I was asked to come up with one piece of advice that should resonate with kids, and I've already used this numerous times with them, and it's keep your parachute open. So hopefully they come ready to learn.
My name is Mrs. Hannon. I teach 7th and 8th grade Latin. All of my materials are posted on Google Classroom. If you ever have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out. My remote learning tip is to encourage your child to upload any documents that might be posted before Google Meet starts.
Hello, my name is Gary Terhune, and I am the 8th grade English teacher. I'm really excited to work with your child this year, and I'm very excited to be back in the building as much as we can possibly be, at least. We have a lot of interesting units planned this year. We're going to start off with a short story unit where we focus in on horror short stories, and we'll look at Edgar Allan Poe. We'll also look at dystopian literature with The Giver, and we will go on to read Shakespeare and learn a little bit about him and read the play A Midsummer Night's Dream. And we'll also look at Anne Frank and the Holocaust and World War II propaganda. My studying at home tip of the day is to make sure you pay close attention to deadlines because this year we are going to probably be taking off points for late work. So it's really important to check the classroom and focus in on those deadlines and make sure that all of your work is getting handed in on time. Thanks a lot. I look forward to maybe having the chance to meet you all in person at some point. Goodbye.
Hi everyone, my name is Ms. Desiderio and I teach 7th and 8th grade math as well as Skills Lab. Here is a quick tour of my classroom. Alright, so every day when your kid comes to class, they will have to do a bell work question. It's extremely important for them to get right on task, especially if they're at home. Make sure they're logging in at the correct time because this will only be up for a couple minutes. I also make sure to post the homework and the objective for the day, so it's important for kids to write the homework down in their agenda so they know what is due for that night. I also use Google Classroom a lot, so A few things on here, on the stream, I'll post any announcements, but the students will only get this if they log on to their classroom. Sometimes I'll send out individual messages through Remind that will come directly to their phone. So the way they would sign up for that is by using these codes. So if they're in my Math 8 class, period 1, they would text this phrase to 81010. And if they're in my period 3 Math 7 class, they would text this to 81010. And basically this just is a notification that comes directly to the phone, and both students and parents can sign up for this. All right, also on Google Classroom, under the classwork section, I post the daily notes and homework assignments that go along with it. So say for some reason your student was absent in class or they happen to miss a live stream, they can go on and every day is labeled with the date. They click on the assignment and it'll have a copy of the notes that we went over in class. Okay, so they would just have to copy the notes down in their note packet, and then I also will attach a homework assignment. And this is beneficial for the kids who want to do it electronically. So they have an app called Kami, and they can use their stylus and write right on the homework and turn in their assignment that way if they don't want to take a picture of it. And specifically, this is for the kids who are at home that I won't see in class the next day. So we did send out a stylus letter at the beginning of the year, and that is also in the classroom. So these are the stylus that we recommend. However, we did provide a stylus for each of the students so that they can use it. So they do have one, and they look like this. Let me go grab one. They look like this. Each of them have this, but if they want a different one that writes a little bit better, they can definitely go get some of those. So these are our recommendations. All right. Also in Google Classroom, I have office hours. So there's an office hour tab. They would just click on it and it tells them how they would get onto the office hours. I have office hours every Wednesday from 9 to 10. And I encourage kids to come on and ask questions if they're stuck on anything. The sooner they ask, the better off they are. So don't be afraid to ask for help. If you have any questions, they can email me. And that's basically it. And my tip for remote learning is to make sure that the mics are muted and that the camera is on, because we would love to see you guys even though you're not always with us in class. But that's it for me. Have a great day.
Hello and welcome to Open House. We are the special education team at East Aurora Middle School. We're going to rotate through each faculty member so that you can see who we are, and we'll go through what we do each day. I am Brad Hornung. I am working at the 6th grade level and the 8th grade level. I have at the 6th grade level a reading class, a science class, and another science class with Mrs. Kroll. At the 8th grade level, I have a resource room, a ELA class, and I'm working with Mr. Weigel in his social studies class. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to any one of us with the information that we provided at the beginning of the year. Next.
Hello, my name is Stacy Cook, and I'm also one of the special education teachers here. I teach 5th and 6th grade, mostly math, some science, and also a resource room, and we're really excited to work with your students this year. Feel free to reach out with any question. That's going to be so huge in this new territory that we are uncovering, so please feel free to reach out by email, and we look forward to working with your child this year.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Winnick. I teach 7th grade special ed for all the subject areas except for math. I'm in 6th grade social studies, and I teach a self-contained 5th grade science and a structured study hall. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out anytime. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Hannah Pomeroy. I am the special ed teacher at the 8th grade level. I teach most of the classes. I'm in science, social studies, math, and resource room. And then I also am in 7th grade math with Mrs. Hudd. And that's about it. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me through my email.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Jollard. I work with the fifth graders, co-taught English with Mrs. Arndt, and with Mrs. Saihaki, I do a co-taught reading. I also have a small class, reading, English, and social studies, and I teach a resource. If you need anything or your kids need some help, just get in touch with us and have a great day.
Hi, I'm Ashley Spaltai, formerly Ashley Dagler, so you might see both of those names pop up. I work with 6th grade this year. I am teaching social studies, English, reading, and then I also teach a reading class with Mrs. McDonald and an English class with Miss Vitello. We're really looking forward to working with your children this year. Some of these kids we've worked with before, some are brand new to us, so if you need anything or if there's anything important that we should know about your children, please just reach out, don't hesitate, and we are looking forward to a great year of learning. Thank you.
Hello, we are the rotations teachers. Students will take our classes throughout their time at the middle school in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. I'm Jen Parker. I teach Family and Consumer Science, or shortened to FACS, where we do a lot of life skills in my course.
I'm Mr. Rakowski, and I'm the health teacher, and I'll have your students throughout the year. Right now we have 6th grade, then 7th, and then finishing off with 8th grade.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Dutton, and I teach technology education. We'll be focusing on STEM in the STEM lab and in the tech lab. I currently am teaching 8th grade, then I teach 6th grade, and then 7th grade at the end of the year.
See you soon.
All right, see you soon.
Hello, my name is Mr. Frankowski. I'm the new business teacher down here in the middle school. I'd like to discuss with you about 8th grade business this year. So what we're looking at for 8th grade business is really a merge of an old curriculum and a new curriculum. We still will be keeping aspects of the older curriculum such as typing. We will be working to progress our speed and accuracy of our typing, as well as working on our form. We'll kind of do that throughout the semester. We will look at aspects such as Google products like Google Sheets and kind of get a Microsoft Excel, Google Sheets comparison and aspect, kind of expose the students to that as they move forward into the high school. We'll also be looking at marketing concepts, looking at DECA scenarios. And this is the part of the class where students can really kind of break off and, tailor it more towards their interests, whether that be sports or entertainment or fashion. Marketing really lends itself to that. And then ultimately, we will kind of wrap up the class with banking scenarios, the basics, checks, a checkbook, what a checking account is, some of those essentials that maybe we don't touch on enough at the middle school, high school level. Kind of give the students a leg up as they start to enter the workforce and enter high school. I'm available really at any time via email at mfrankowski@eak12.org, and I welcome all questions, all concerns. I'm here to help. So please feel free to reach out and contact me, even if it's just for an update, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks. Have a great day.
Hello, and welcome to the East Aurora Middle School. My name is Mr. McLaughlin, and I'm one of 2 phys ed teachers here at the East Aurora Middle School. I'd like to remind all of our students to make sure you bring your sneakers on days you are assigned to physical education, and to also complete the fitness record sheets on days you are remote. Let's have a great year. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mr. Blackwell, and welcome to Chorus Class. This is where I get to share something that I love more than anything else in the world, and that's singing and sharing music together as a group. And yes, in this new normal, we are able to sing in a safe environment, and we're able to share music together. In this class, we do a wide variety of songs, whether it's classical music or serious music, all the way up to Broadway songs and songs off the radio. We also explore different genres of music, whether it be jazz or Broadway or 100 things in between, plus a few other surprises. We would still love to have you join Chorus if you are interested. I hope to see you soon, and I hope you have a good year.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for giving us a few minutes of your time today. On behalf of the East Aurora Educational Foundation, we would like to invite you to our annual celebration event. This year, the event will be held via Facebook Live on Thursday, November 19th at 7 o'clock. As always at the event, we honor the recipient of the Dr. James Ford Commitment to Education Award. This year, we are especially pleased to present that award to Rich Clements, the district's former Director of Information Technology. Rich served the district for 22 years. It was his work that enabled every student in East Aurora to have a Chromebook in the fall of 2019. And really, that was just in the nick of time given the circumstances in the spring of 2020. We also promise at this event that there will be some super cute photos and videos of students in East Aurora, most likely some of your children. Our sponsor, Clever Method, has been working hard on the program. Please join us to celebrate Rich's accomplishments and also all of the stakeholders in the district. Remember, Thursday, November 19th, you can get more information at our website, eastaurora.educationalfoundation.org. Hope to see you then.
Hi everyone, it's Mr. Librock, Assistant Principal here at the middle school. I hope you found this video helpful and insightful in looking into how we're approaching learning for the 2021 school year. If any questions come up or if you need to talk to us about anything, please feel free to reach out to your teachers if it's a class-specific question or if it's a general question that our office staff can help or Mr. Brown and I can help with. We are here every day to help you work through the 2021 school year with the new challenges that we're facing, but we also look forward to working with your children in this new endeavor and hope that you have a great rest of the school year.